Hello everyone, myself Miss Anuja Janwade and my PRN is 1953007. I'm here with my colleagues Miss Utkarsha Patel, Miss Shraddha Suthar and Radhika Nibande with the presentation of one of the security tool known as Ethereum. So basically let's start with it. Let's start with what is Ethereum. Ethereum is a blockchain-based distributed computing platform that enables the developers to build and deploy the decentralized applications. So basically, Ethereum is a platform where we can build an applications which are not run by any centralized authority. You can create a decentralized application where the participants of the particular applications are decision-making authority. Hence, we can say that it is the largest decentralized software platform that allows you to build smart contracts and decentralized applications without any downtime and without any third-party interference. And now it is said to be one of the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization after the Bitcoin. But now what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is a digital or a virtual currency created in 2009 that uses peer-to-peer technology to facilitate instant payments. Each Bitcoin is basically a computer file which is stored in a digital wallet app on a smartphone or a computer. People can send Bitcoins on your digital wallet and even you can send Bitcoins to other people. And every single transaction is recorded in a public list called as a blockchain. So, Ethereum forms a decentralized and peer-to-peer network where all the applications run on the public ledger called as a blockchain. Blockchain? What is blockchain now? Blockchain is a system of recording the information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. In simple words, it is a digital record of transactions. Blockchain, the name comes from its structure itself. That is, individual records called as block and they are linked together in a single list that is chain. Hence the name blockchain. It is a cryptographically secured, time-stamped, distributed database of every Bitcoin transaction that has ever occurred in the network. The Bitcoin blockchain is supported by many of the miners. Here, the miner means the users who put computing power to the task of solving a mathematical problem that will reward them with the Bitcoins, while at the same time producing the hashes that secure the blocks of the data in the chain. But now let's take an example. When two users participate in a Bitcoin transaction, information about this transaction gets broadcast from their wallets to every other user in the network. This information is then digitally signed and timestamped. So anybody who looks at it knows that who has sent the money, who has received it, how much money it was and when. Once the node have looked at the information and confirmed the transaction, they each update the copy of the blockchain to their computers to include this new data. This data then gets packed into a block along with the data of the other transactions that are happening around at the same moment. These blocks will then get connected together in order to create or form a new blockchain. Now we know what a blockchain is, and then coming back towards the Ethereum, hence when we can say that Ethereum is a blockchain network that introduced the built-in Turing complete programming language which can be used for creating various decentralized applications. Ethereum is a technology that lets you to send cryptocurrency to anyone within a small amount of time. We also have a currency of Ethereum, which is known as Ether. That is on what basis the Ethereum works. So we can say that Ethereum is the system and Ether is its currency. If you want to get done anything on the system, you need some Ether. Ether fuels the Ethereum system and is referred as gas for this reason. Each transaction on the Ethereum needs a certain amount of gas to get the job done. The bigger the job, the more gas you need. The Ethereum network is fueled by its own cryptocurrency called as Ether, as said. Hence, the Ethereum network is currently famous for allowing the implementation of smart contracts. Smart contracts can be thought of as cryptographic bank lockers which contain certain values. And these cryptographic lockers can only be unlocked when certain conditions are met. But from where can we buy this Ethereum? We can buy it from mainly three sources. That is brokerages, trading platforms, or peer-to-peer platforms like the local Ethereum. But have you ever imagined what Ethereum is going to be doing in the future? No? Imagine all the different transactions that occur in everyday life. Buying or selling a car, or let it be renting an apartment, placing a bet on the World Cup finals. They all involve trusting the strangers with your money and information. And here is the Ethereum, which solves this issue, which means it has lots of potential for the future. So now you know not only you know what Ethereum is, but also you know how it works. Now let us look at the features of the Ethereum that will be presented to you by Ms. Utkarsha Patil.
I am Utkarsha Patil and I am here to present the presentation on the Ethereum. Up till now we can see the introduction of the Ethereum. Now we can see the features of the Ethereum. Then what is the features? Cryptocurrency, smart contract, Ethereum virtual machine, decentralized application and DAO are the features of the Ethereum. Now we can see one by one. Then first one is the cryptocurrency. Then what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital or a virtual currency that is secured by the cryptography, which makes it nearly impossible to counterfeit or double spend. Many cryptocurrencies are the centralized network based on a blockchain technology. Then what is blockchain technology? A distributed ledger enforced by a separate network of computers. The cryptocurrency is also known as the digital money. Cryptocurrency is a digital payment system that doesn't rely on a banks to verify the transactions. Then we can see what is the smart contract. Then a smart contract is a computer program or a transaction protocol which is intended to automatically execute, control or document legally relevant event and the action according to the terms of the contract or the agreement. Then what is the advantages of the smart contract? Accuracy, transparency, clear communication, speed, security, efficiency and storage and backup are the advantages of the smart contract. The smart contract it could be used to enforce the particular rights for the holders of a digital assets, and contracts are written in a high level language like a Solidity. Then we can see the Ethereum virtual machine. Ethereum virtual machine is a blockchain based software platform. It allows developers to create a decentralized application. Programmers value them for having no downtimes and keeping all credits objects safe from the modifying. Then it is a very powerful sandboxed virtual stack embedded within each of the Ethereum node, responsible for the executing contract bytecode. Then we can see the decentralized application. A decentralized application is a computer application that runs on a distributed computing system. It runs on a P2P, that is peer-to-peer network or a blockchain network. It creates an invocation open source software ecosystem that is both secure and resilient. Then also, and it is allow developers to create new online tools, many of the which have played that interest of a global business markets. Then last one is a DAO. The long form of a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, or it is also known as the decentralized autonomous corporation. The purpose of the DAO was to provide an autonomous vehicle for a fund management without traditional funds managers. The DAO was a system created by a group of developers to automate design making. Now the next slides will be presented by the Shraddha.
Hello, I am Shraddha and I am going to explain you applications of Ethereum. As Ethereum is a blockchain based and due to its decentralized system, it is used in various applications. Some of the applications are as follows. First one is a voting system. Ethereum provides transparent and fair democratic process by eliminating voting malpractices. Second one is the banking system. Because of Ethereum's decentralized system, it is challenging for the hackers to gain unauthorized access. It also provides payment on Ethereum based network. Hence, most of the banks are using Ethereum as a channel for the payment. Then next one is the shipping. Deploying Ethereum in shipping helps with the tracking of cargo as well as it prevents good from being misplaced. Hence it is used in shipping. Then most popular application of the Ethereum is smart agreements or smart contracts. With Ethereum smart contracts, agreements can be maintained and it can be executed without any alteration. So, Ethereum can be used as a technology for developing smart contracts and for digitally recording the agreements and to perform the transactions based on them. Now here are the some of the screenshots which are showing you the software. Whenever we are opening the software, the first window is appearing, then another window is output of our program. The third window is showing, or third screenshot is showing you accounts, and the last one is showing your transactions.
Hello, I'm Radhika Nibande. We are in 1803020 and I am going to show you how to make smart contracts in Ethereum. For this, you need to download Ganache client. For downloading this Ganache, we need to go to this website and download the Ganache client. Also, we will need Node.js for this. I downloaded the Ganache client. Now I am going to install it. You can see that when Ganache is brought up, it automatically creates 10 accounts with pre-funded balance of 100 ethers. As there is no current transaction running, the current block is empty right now. Now using this Ganache client, we will be deploying our smart contract. As I have already installed Node.js on my system, I will be installing Truffle. Truffle is the utility that allows us to compile and deploy Ethereum contracts. Now we need to run a command truffle init. After truffle gets initialized, it creates three folders: contracts, migrations, and test. I have created contracts in contracts folder like ballot, owner, and storage. And in migrations, there are two Java JS files. And here is the test. And when I have completed this compilation is successful. After doing truff migrate, our contracts gets deployed and I will do to interact with my smart contract. Now I will do ballot dot winner name. This will give the winner name. As we are not initialized any name, we will get undefined. This is the undefined. In Ganache, under transaction, we can see the transactions are created.